Hey, what's up everyone? Today I'm going to talk about one of my newest pickups from Zaharoff, and I'm talking about Seraphim Khus, a phenomenal take on Vetiver, so stay tuned. Welcome back everyone to my channel. My name is Scented Paradise, and guys, I did my first impressions, and I also talked about it yesterday during my live stream to my regular subscribers who are in the Zaharoff, and I must say, I'm happy to own this one. It is George Zaharoff's first Vetiver fragrance. I really think Claude Deer did phenomenal work with this one. He really brought in an amazing Vetiver fragrance to life. Now, I believe this one was in the works for the last 2 years, but this is such a great way to end 2025 with a phenomenal scent. Like, I really love the opening. I love how this one transitions, and that dry down, it just doesn't get no better. Now, there's a couple things I do want to point out about this one. This one to me is on par and on a level like this other Vetiver forward fragrance I happen to own, which is Nishane Sultan Vetiver. However, this one isn't for everyone. Very masculine, very mature. This one has 3 different types of Vetiver in here. However, why I like to use this one as a comparison with the aspect of Vetiver is because this, in the opening, it's dry, green, woody tone Vetiver. And that's what I get with Seraphim Khus, but Nishane Sultan Vetiver eventually goes to a different direction. However, with the aspect and topic on Vetiver, this one here is more wearable, not as mature. I'd say it's slightly mature. It's sophisticated. This one is more refined, deep, and complex. Maybe slightly complex. This is just my personal opinion. Now, this one here, when I first put my nose to it, it was dry, very clean, green, earthy, woody tones with some spice, a touch of citrus, and it has slight powderiness with Florentine iris, and it's got some black truffle as well. And I also noticed marigold, I think a gold marigold in here. And then it has that waxy, almost like melted candle wax. So, and I do pick that one up out of Precious Treasure. This one has that bush candle wax, which I'm very familiar with that note. And then the dry down with this. The dry down is what gets interesting. It has this distinct vetiver, which comes off slightly a little smoke. And I think when it kind of blends in with that patchouli, the musk, vanilla, tonka bean, and that Bushman candle, it creates this distinct light smoky feel to it. Beautiful fragrance all around. It has pretty decent projection. I'd say, I wouldn't say a room filler, but I would say it projects for maybe a good 4 to 5 hours. That might be a little exaggerated, so I'd say maybe 3 to 4, give or take. I wouldn't recommend spraying in the front of your neck. It's possible you could go nose blind. But however, I enjoy this one a lot, and I'm happy to own it. Now, performance, longevity, and all that good stuff. Longevity here, I got about 8.5 hours. And I wore it last night. And I got 8.5 hours. And the day that I did my first impressions, just spraying on my wrist, I got 8.5 hours. So roughly 8.5 hours with this one for me. Some people may get more, some may get less, and that happens. But regardless, it's a beautiful take on Vetiver. I think this one, to me, as far as the scent goes, it's semi-casual to formal. I find it office friendly. I think it could work during the cooler, warm days during summer, maybe spring. However, this one fits for winter and fall. I'm happy. I'm very happy with this one. And I gotta say, Claude Durr hit another home run. This is just that damn good. Now, how many of you guys out there enjoy Vetiver? Drop a comment, let me know. And if you do own Seraphim Khus, I like to hear your feedback, whether you like or dislike it, and it's all good. There may be some people out there that might not like it. I know I love it. And I'm not blowing smoke up anybody or blowing smoke in anybody's face. I'm just giving you my own personal opinion. This is a really phenomenal take on Vetiver. I was actually quite surprised when I first got this. I didn't know what to expect. And I know there was a person out there who did his review, and I didn't want to watch it because I wanted to be surprised. I wanted to see what I was going to expect. And I was actually quite surprised by what I was getting. And then it dawned on me, and I was like, man, no wonder why I like Seraphim Khus so much, because of that dry, green, earthy, woody tones, light smoke, a little bit of sweetness, citrus, a little bit of powderiness. And far as the green, earthy wood tones there, then it hit me, Nichene Salt and Vetiver. So, all right, guys, be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe to more of my seasonal picks. Until next time, you guys enjoy your week. Stay safe. God bless. Smell your best, and happy holidays. I hope you guys have a phenomenal Christmas. Peace out.